Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and I've got some good news for Xbox fans out there. We're just going to jump right into this article. Death Stranding is finally on Xbox, but one of the console's best features triggers a game-ruining bug. I guess it's mixed news, not just good news. Wait, what was this? When you purchase through links, yeah, I don't care about that. Death Stranding was a surprise launch on Xbox yesterday, but there are already reports of a save bug that can occur if you use the console's quick resume function too much. Oh, too much? Oh, see, I'd heard it was at all. Maybe, I don't know, Reddit's different. Dave Jim, the founder of the website Life is Xbox, has taken to Twitter, to X now, Games Radar, to share the bad news. What? Yeah, wait. Jim writes, after a longer period in suspension, saving is blocked, kind of like what happens when online games is losing connection. Quick resume is a really handy feature, and I've always wondered what sort of magic Xbox had to use to make it work, but it seems like it would be best to give the feature a miss for Death Stranding, at least until a patch is made. For now, Jim recommends manually saving and quitting the game when you're done. Fortunately, publisher 505 Games is already aware of the issue, so we may see a solution very soon. Jez Corden, editor at Windows Central, also tweeted about the bug, and the team responded to him, asking him to send it through their official support channels. Quick Resume somehow allows you to swap between several games or pieces of software on your Xbox console without the need for them to fully reboot from scratch. If you've never experienced it, it may not sound that cool, but there's something special about loading up a game you were playing a week ago and being in the exact same spot you left your character in within seconds. If you're wondering how Death Stranding, formerly a PlayStation and PC exclusive, is now on Xbox, it's because developer Kojima Productions now has full ownership of the intellectual property rights. It is my pleasure to finally announce that Death Stranding Director's Cut will be delivered to Xbox players, game director Hideo Kojima says in a press release. He also promises Kojima Productions' Death Stranding will continue to connect more and more players around the world, so please stay tuned. Death Stranding was also made available for the Amazon Luna, so who knows what will be out on next. If you're thinking of seeing what all the fuss is about and you really care, and you really can make pea grenades, spoiler alert, you can, then you should take advantage of the 50% launch discount currently being offered at Xbox. Today, November 8th, is the 5th anniversary of the game. Oh, see, now that's why it was a stealth launch, because Kojima's all about that kind of drama. So he's like, hey, for the 5th anniversary, we're releasing it on Xbox too, and we're not going to tell anybody. We're just going to throw it out there into the wild. And I was surprised by it. I found out because I booted up my Xbox, and it was just on the front page. It was like, get Death Stranding. And I was like, what? I thought this was a PlayStation exclusive title. And I clicked on it, and yeah, it was $20, 50% off. So I bought it. I'm going to play it. I haven't played it. I sold my PS4 before it came out, and I never picked up a PS5 for various number of reasons. One of the main reasons being that PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's were literally impossible to get in my area. Like, they were just sold out. I didn't even get an Xbox Series X till I think a year later when I was like vacationing in St. Augustine, Florida. And I was just, we went to the Target for something. I think we needed some pliers for the beach. And I was just like walking through the electronics, and bam, they had both of them. I was like, what? Hold on. That's an Xbox Series X. And then I turned around and looked and I went, and that's a PlayStation 5. So I had a decision to make. And I think I was in the middle of, why did I buy Xbox? Oh, I know why. Because I had already purchased Cyberpunk on Xbox, and I had bought the upgrade version. So they were like, if you upgrade to the Xbox Series X, you'll get Cyberpunk on that for free as well. So I was like, all right, well, I want to play Cyberpunk on the new console and see how much better it runs, which I never really had major problems with it. I played Cyberpunk on the Xbox One Elite, which had a hybrid hard drive. So I think that solid state hard drive help the game perform better than it did with the other the other predecessor consoles. But yeah, I bought the Xbox and I was like, all right. I sold a little bit of crypto because my cash was kind of reserved for my vacation spending and the fun that I was trying to have on vacation. So I was like, I don't want to dip into that because I have all these plans already. So I just bought that Xbox. I posted about it on Reddit. I was like, yo, Target in St. Augustine has Xbox Series X and PlayStations on the shelf. And I took a picture of them. And I think they had 3 of each, I believe. I think there was 3 Xbox Series X's and 3 PlayStation 5s. And within like an hour, people had already claimed them. They were like, yeah, I got mine. I was like, whoa, people want these. They like flew off the shelves. They were probably wondering what was going on in the Target up there. Like, hey, we haven't sold these consoles in months, and now we sold 6 in one day. What's going on? The power of the people, the internet. That's what was happening. But I'm rambling now. Yeah, I was one of the people, and I'll admit it. So I hope to find out if I was wrong. I was like, Death Stranding doesn't look that fun. But given that it's got generally positive reviews for the most part, I was like, I'll give it a chance if I ever get the opportunity. I do want to support it in the fact that, especially now that Kojima owns it wholly, I want to support non-AAA titles as much as possible. And while this game seems like it might be borderline AAA, is it AA? I don't know what Kojima Studios is really considered, or Kojima Productions. But I'm tired of... Oh, my microphone's trying to eat my beard. I'm tired of these AAA companies getting away with making shit games. And any opportunity I get to support a non-AAA company that makes a good game, I will. Like, I'm looking forward to Deck 13's next game. Just because I support Deck 13 because they make, games that function and work. I call their Surge series Tech Souls because it was one of those mini Souls-like clones. And it's kind of, it's not cyberpunky, but it's more like space technology kind of game. And it has Dark Souls style mechanics with the slow metered combat and reliance on measuring your attacks and timing them properly and whatnot. But yeah, Kojima Productions releasing Death Stranding on Xbox. I wonder if Death Stranding 2 is going to be coming out on Xbox, because most of the articles that came out a couple months ago about it were saying that it's just PS5 release, blah blah blah, but likely that it's going to be on everything, because that seems to be I don't want to call it the death rattle of PlayStation, but it's definitely a major detriment to PlayStation's catalog, which, has already been hurt by the fact that PlayStation spends more time producing remakes than they do producing new IPs. But with Death Stranding coming out on Xbox, Square Enix talking about going full platform, all consoles, all PC stuff in the future due to, a dip in sales, it might be looking like the console wars are coming to an end. Like, actually coming to an end, because maybe everything's going to come out on everything for everything now. Xbox saw the error of their ways back in the BioShock and Mass Effect days, because those games used to be Xbox exclusive, right? BioShock 1, I think on the original packaging said only on the Xbox. Mass Effect 1 said only on the Xbox. And now all those games are playable on like every platform that has the processing power to play it. So with Death Stranding coming out on Xbox, and hopefully Death Stranding 2 coming out on Xbox, we could be looking at finally the end of the console wars. Maybe these Xbox fanboys and PlayStation hardcores and whatever we want to call them, get their shit together and realize that we all love video games and we all love playing them, and we shouldn't be restricted on what we can play by simply the limitations of our console. Like, I understand Nintendo's going to always have their own proprietary thing because it's the only thing that moves consoles, but, you know, I don't see them ever going away from that. I don't think God of War will probably ever go cross-platform, but there's no reason like Naughty Dog can't. You know, there's no reason that Bethesda can't. You know, Rockstar should be the shining example for all of them. They make console games. You know, the games don't come out on PC for, you know, what is it, 12 to 18 months, depending on what it takes to get it ready for PC. But they make console release games, and they're always huge, tremendous hits. Red Dead Redemption 2, biggest media release in history. Rockstar's they just got it down pat. Like, I guarantee GTA 6 is, I don't know if it'll beat the records for Red Dead Redemption 2, because the hype behind Red Dead Redemption 2 was like palpable. It was just everywhere. Everyone was so excited. I haven't seen that same level of excitement for GTA 6, but GTA is one of those titles that's just guaranteed to sell. So, you know, expect GTA 6 to make at least $500 million the weekend it comes out. At least $500 million. I don't know if it'll break Red Dead Redemption 2's record, but it's very likely it will. But we'll just have to see. But hey, if you've got an Xbox and you haven't played Death Stranding yet, here's your opportunity to check it out. I believe it's on sale until the 9th. No. When did they say? The 15th. I think the sale ends on the 15th to get it half off, which is just in time for people on both pay periods of whenever they get paid to get it. Unless you get paid at like the end of the month, one of those weird jobs, but you know, whatever. I can't help you there. No one can. You're probably making a shitload of money if you're on one of those jobs. But yeah, let's see where this goes. I might do a review. I don't know. We'll look at it this way. If it's really good and I enjoy it, I'll probably do a review. Or if it's really bad and I hate it, I'll probably do a review. If it's a mid-tier game and you hear nothing from me, just know that it's probably a real mid-tier game, and that's why you heard nothing from me. But yeah, I think that's enough rambling for today. Belmont out.